Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I decided to film an Aliexpress makeup tutorial. I bought a lot of makeup from Aliexpress and I decided to film, a makeup tutorial using only these beauty products. Some of you requested this from me, so I decided to, finally film it and to show you some very inexpensive beauty products, and I hope that they will work. And this is everything that I got, and not a lot of stuff, but right now that I'm looking at this, I think I just missed buying a mascara. But I have, like the base products, and I have this contour kit, this highlighter, some cream shadows thingy, which I don't know if these are good or not, we'll see. A foundation, concealer, a lip product, some false lashes. These actually look very good, so I'm excited to test these, and an eyeshadow palette. And I'm telling you guys, when I swatched this palette, I was like, oh my god, is this real? Because look at the pigmentation, and these shades are very creamy, so they like a cream pigment. Look at this, what is going on? So pigmented. So I'm very curious to see how these will perform, on the eyes. And especially these creamy shades, they're like cream shimmer. Okay, so let's get started with the first thing. This is the Focallure concealer, and Focallure is a brand, very inexpensive, and it's sold at AliExpress, but it seems like a very legit kind of makeup brand because they have a lot of products that are kind of their own. So I got a couple of things from Focallure, and this is how the concealer looks. I got the shade number 3, which is light, but now that I'm looking at this color, it's kind of not super light. It's a bit more on the peachy, pinky side, but I guess it will work for correcting all my discoloration that I have, because I do have more browny discoloration around my eyes. So let's see. Usually a salmony, peachy concealer works great for just correcting any kind of darkness. And I'm also noticing that this sets very fast. Yeah, it's more of a probably matte concealer. I hope this will not oxidize too much though. It sets very fast, so I guess it's fine if you don't use any kind of eyeshadow to set it. Now I will use this palette, which I'm very excited about. And sometimes with AliExpress products, I guess it's a bit tricky if you don't know exactly what kind of ingredients there are, if they don't list them, if you have any kind of allergies and stuff like this, because it is more on the cheaper side cosmetics, so the ingredients may not be the best ones. I like that on this palette you can actually see all the ingredients, and the palette looks kind of okay. Not the best design, but it's fine, and reminds me of a lot of other palettes from different companies, but enough about that. Now this looks really good, and I said already that all these creamy shadows in here are more like shimmery cream, so like a true cream eyeshadow than just a regular shimmery eyeshadow. Now I will apply a little bit of matte highlight on my brow bone, because this concealer looks right now, when it sets, it oxidizes a little bit, so it's a bit too peachy for me right now, too pinky peachy. So I'll just use this classic, this light kind of almondy shade. And there's Miyoko. She wants to open the door. Yeah, okay. So I'm just applying this on my brow bone with this big Zoeva brush. Now moving on to, I don't even know what should I use. Well, I guess I will use Hung. This like a dusty, mauvey kind of eyeshadow, and it's not very powdery, which is surprising. So I'm using a Zoeva 228 brush, and I'm applying this just in the crease, so let's see how these blend. Okay, now this looks actually very nice. I will apply a little bit of this classic shade, oatmeal kind of color, to blend any harsh lines. Okay, now for darkening, I think I will use Wine, plummy brown shade. with the same Zoeva brush, and I will apply this again in the crease. And you know what, I think I will apply also a little bit of Drama, this very intense like burgundy red, and I will just apply this again in the crease. So I have more like a reddish crease, I guess. Now again, using Classic to blend this mess. Now I also got these two cream shadows from a brand called Love Alpha, and everything is in Chinese, so I don't understand anything. But this is how they look. Not creamy, but it's more like a gel cream. And this is the swatch. Now this feels very liquidy, so I'm not sure how this will look on the eyes. And also, so far they don't set, so I'm not sure, you know, how much you should wait for them to set, but it's quite a long time. So I guess I will just stick with my eyeshadow palette. And next color will be this creamy shade, Side. And I will try to apply this with a brush, but I think this will work the best with finger. It's not a lot of color payoff with a brush, but I think it's good because, you know, I can smooth out this edges in here and then apply it with fingers. And now let's apply this with my fingers. So yeah, definitely more color payoff. See how intense this is? Now I totally forgot to buy a mascara, and I will use my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. Now I will try just to make my lashes a bit more full and black, and I will try to apply the lashes after. So I'm preparing the lashes that I will use, and these are the lashes. Now I actually really like these eyelashes because they're a bit more on the natural side, because they don't look very fake, but they're very long, so they give you that extra something. Okay guys, so I'm back and I had to put some lighting, so I have my ring lights in front of me. I'm sorry, but the lighting, the natural lighting is just sucks, okay? Because it's very cloudy. Now I'm moving on to foundation, the most fun part. Again from Full Color, this is the Skin Evolution Foundation SPF 15, again in number 3, which is Warm Ivory. So this is more like a thicker cream foundation, very thickalicious. Let's see what kind of coverage this has. It's more... it's kind of like a medium coverage, because I can still see freckles. It's very creamy, the texture of this one, but it's not more of you know, like a liquidy creamy consistency, so you will use quite a lot of this foundation, especially with a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. I feel like it sets a little bit, but not too much, so it's not like the concealer in my opinion. It's a bit more creamy. And now let's apply the concealer. The shade of this foundation is definitely lighter than the concealer, so I'm a bit surprised, but I guess this will still work because it's more like a peachy color. Again, blending it with my beauty sponge. Now, because I don't have a specific powder, you know, for the face, I will just use the one from the contour kit. This is the Ukambe contour kit, and of course it looks very much like the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, or I don't know, the It Cosmetics one. So I will take this lighter banana shade to set my foundation and my concealer. So just tapping this. Now for the contour, I will use this shade. It's more of a yellowish with a bit of gray, kind of browny color. And let's see. Okay, now the highlighter. This is the Miss Rose Shimmer Highlighter. This is the packaging. And it kind of reminds me of, you know, the Makeup Revolution highlighters, or maybe the Vivo, I think. So it looks just like this, and it has some gold and pink iridescent sheen to it. So let me apply a little bit. Oh, but it's lovely. And it's not like, you know, a bunch of shimmer or glitter, it's just like a nice sheen. And now let's finish with the eyes. I will use more of a pencil brush, and again I will take that hung color. It's plummy kind of shade, mid-tone shade. I will apply it in here underneath. Now I'm adding a bit of mascara. And now we have only the lips left. Now I applied also a little bit of my Etude House Spray 101 number 7 pencil, like in the waterline, so I have this really bright kind of waterline. Now for the lips, I do have, unfortunately, only one product, and is this again Focal Lips Liquid Lipstick in number 3, which is Burnt Umber, but it's a very kind of darkish burgundy kind of color, and I'm not sure if this is the best color for this makeup. I would love to have maybe I don't know, something nude. I will try it anyway to see, you know, how it looks, and if it's not okay, it smells like nothing. If it's not okay, I will just, you know, apply something else. This is very rich and creamy. So far it's a good formula. Now you do feel it on the lips because, you know, it sets, but it's just like a regular liquid lipstick, a good one, and I really like it actually. And it's already matte. Now I'm not sure how this will stay on my lips, but I will definitely report back in another video. This is nice. I should buy some other colors, like nude colors. So I applied on my lips a little bit of this Lunatic Loves lipstick, and this color called Renegade. Now about all the products, I really like this makeup. I really like the foundation, the concealer. Everything looks really nice, really just smooth. The palette is fantastic, I think, in my opinion. It blends really nicely, and I really like this creamy shadow. Of course I would use it more in the future, and I will, you know, report back what I think about it. I really like the lashes. Basically I like everything. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you have any, you know, makeup from AliExpress and what you like, what brands you like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!